Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie hails Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA. Some sections of fans do not believe that Caitlin Clark has single-handedly changed the dynamics of the WNBA. Many current and former players also feel the same, citing that the league was growing through them even before she came in. NBA's superstar LeBron James and Hall of Famer Charles Barkley were the first to call out this pettiness. They reiterated that no one is moving the needle for that league more than the Iowa Hawkeyes star. Even then, there were some whisperings of unhappiness among existing WNBA folk. It was exaggerated by the physicality some players were doling out on the Indiana Fever point guard. Time and again, there has been enough evidence to prove them wrong, but it seemed as if some veterans were not happy with Caitlin Clark getting all the credit. There were even some rumblings about who the face of the WNBA was. Despite all that jealousy, some veterans and existing players have stood by Clark's side. Hall of Famer Lisa Leslie is the latest entrant, as she said this while on USA Today Sports. "We cannot deny what Clark has done for the women's game. I'm not going to act like it's something that we don't see. She's had a huge effect. It's called the Clark effect. If we have more eyeballs on the game and Clark brings that, why would we feel some kind of way?" The two-time champion reminded critics that never before has a team had to lease a larger arena to cater to ticket demands. Since the Indiana Fever guard is bringing that, she should be celebrated. Face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark gets targeted more than others, reveals Sophie Cunningham. Lisa Leslie amazed by Caitlin Clark's humility. Lisa Leslie played 12 seasons in the WNBA and has seen her fair share of elite players play in the league. She knows what ego can be, and was astonished to see how Clark is despite all this attention on her. She's not the player who's like it's all about her. She's given love and homage to those of us that have come before her. She shares the wealth with her teammates, and she doesn't have to do that, Lisa Leslie said. Leslie added that Clark's is not one to have an air about her, and is usually herself whenever she is around others. That humility is what makes her a superstar. That is what the Hall of Famer believes others should take note of. It is very easy to lose one's way and start to pride oneself on what one brings to the table. The 23-year-old is not like that. Her jovial, easygoing character was on full display at the WNBA All-Star, and it should change the perspective about her. Caitlin Clark receives better than Stephen Curry from ecstatic high school ballers. Lisa Leslie misses watching Caitlin Clark in action. Caitlin Clark has missed 15 games this season after various soft tissue injuries played their part. That is what Lisa Leslie hopes does not happen more, as she misses watching the Indiana Fever point guard in action. The 53-year-old has utmost respect for one of the best young prospects to have come into the league. Naturally, it would have been better if she were playing, as it would have increased the excitement the league currently has. Clark notably was involved in shoot-arounds ahead of their win against the Dallas Wings. But there is no clear timetable yet on when she could return to play. The Fever are on a roll, but they would need her back and settled before the playoffs.